Today we're going to do a crab stuffed mushroom appetizer. I'm going to start with 8 large cremini mushrooms, and we're going to prep them first. What we have to do is remove the stem, so I pop the stem out, and then I'm going to hollow it out. I want to get out a lot of the inside, these edges. I want to open it up. I want to get the inside hollowed out. I'm going to brace this carefully in my hand. I don't want to break the sides of the mushroom while I'm doing this. I'm going to get all the brown stuff around the edges and a lot of the stuff from the center. You see what I'm doing here is I'm hollowing out this mushroom. Okay? What happens then is I take these, I brush the back of them with olive oil. They get baked upside down in a 350-degree oven for about 10 minutes. I want to fully cook them, and it's upside down because this way the water drains out. I'll put them on a rack, and the water drains out. Rather, if I cooked them this way, you'll get a cup full of water in here. All right, so the next thing I would do is the filling. Now, in the filling, what I'm going to do is saute in 2 tablespoons of butter until dry the removed internal parts of the mushrooms that I took out. I'm going to chop the stems up too, and 1 diced shallot. It's about a 1/4 cup of diced shallot. So I've already done that. Okay, that's in here. You can see it. It's nice and dry. I then am going to add a 1/2 pound of lump blue crab. Okay, this is from a, it's already been picked. It's already, so it's cooked. And so I'm just going to put it in here and get it started. Okay, and to that I'm going to add a 1/2 tablespoon of ground cumin seed. Some freshly grated nutmeg. So I'm just going to take my nutmeg and my little grater here, and I'm just going to hit it. You don't want to hit it with too much. You don't want to have an overpowering nutmeg flavor from the freshly grated nutmeg, but I'm just going to put a little bit in like that. Okay. For brightness, for a little acid, I'm going to put in a squeeze of a 1/4 of a lime. Okay, that's in there now. And the next thing that goes in is a splash of dry sherry. Okay, just a splash like that. And I'll cook that out. Okay, so this is doing well. Now I'm going to finish this with some salt, and I will check it later, and some white pepper. So I always use blue crab, arguably. Blue crab is the one true crab. You can use something else if you want. You could use, but you can keep your Dungeness and your king and your stone crabs. As far as I'm concerned, the blue crab, Chesapeake Bay, Maryland, Virginia, that's the way to go. Okay, now you'll see it's mostly crab. That's the idea. I'm not trying to make something that's full of binder and breadcrumb and stuff like that. It's just crab with that mushroom flavor and a few spices. All right, so the next thing I do is once I got this correctly seasoned, so let me see if I've got it correctly seasoned. Need a little more salt. A little more salt. And some more white pepper. You can always add more. You can't take it out because you have to add these carefully. Check it again. Okay, I got that mixed up. Get another spoon. Try it again. Now we got it. Okay, so once that's done, ready to go, I will fill the mushroom caps. Now I have some here that I already did earlier, and I just flip them over. And you can see that's actually a lot of crab for this much mushroom, but that's what I want. Okay, I want to make sure, I want to fill this thing up. It's about crab. So I fill these to overflowing. So I'm going to finish filling these up. I'm going to take about 1/8 of this for each one of these. I'm going to finish filling them up. And then what's going to happen is I will flash them in a 325-degree oven for a few minutes right before serving. So we'll be right back, and we'll have Donna give it a taste. So they've been in the oven for a couple minutes. Gonna go get them out, and we're gonna let Donna give them a try. You're gonna get a look at these. How do you like that look? Nice big pile. All right, I'll dish them out for you. So, I mean, really, you can see what this is. It's really all about the abundance of the crab. You know, it's so delicious, and that's what you want to get. So it's the abundance of the crab, the warmth of the spices, the umami of the mushrooms, and then that little touch of lime and sherry. So I'll let Donna give that a try.
Yes. Ooh. Definitely have a nice little balance of heat, of acid and umami.
You like it?
I love it.
Okay.
And of course, you can't go wrong with good blue crabs. So. Yeah.
All right. So thanks everybody for joining us for this episode, and we'll see you again the next time.